Welcome to Mr. Chalk's Revision Tips. In this video, we will look at
pressure in gases, and atmospheric pressure. So pressure is a force per unit of area. So this means that the pressure a solid object exerts on another solid surface is its weight in newtons divided by its area in square meters. And the unit for pressure is Pascal. So that pressure is called atmospheric pressure or air pressure. That's what we're going to be looking at. It is the force exerted on a surface by the air above that the gravity is pulling towards the earth. So atmospheric pressure can commonly be measured using a barometer. So many traditional barometers contain mercury. The mercury is in a long glass tube with a reservoir at the bottom. So the higher the atmospheric pressure exerts a downward force on the mercury in the reservoir, it pushes the mercury up the tube. So lower atmospheric pressure cannot hold up the weight of the mercury column as effectively, so the mercury moves lower down the tube. The atmosphere is a thin layer of air around the Earth. The atmosphere gets less dense with an increase in altitude. Air molecules colliding with the surface create atmospheric pressure. The number of air molecules above the surface decreases as the height of the surface above the ground level increases. So atmospheric pressure decreases with an increase in height. The atmosphere, like we've just said, is a thin layer of gas or air around the Earth. So it's relatively thin in size compared to the Earth, and it becomes less dense as altitude increases. So atmospheric pressure decreases as the height above the ground increases. So this is because the number of air molecules decrease, the weight of the air decreases, and there is less air above a surface. So if we're looking at explaining why atmospheric pressure decreases with an increase in altitude, the key things that we need to think about are the air molecules colliding with the surface create the pressure. So it's an increase in altitude, the distance between the molecules increases. So it's an increase in altitude, few molecules, or there are fewer molecules, so the number of collisions with the surface decreases. Density is the amount of matter in a certain volume of space. So higher temperatures cause the gas particles to move about more quickly, making larger spaces between the molecules, and therefore some of the mass takes up a larger volume of space, causing a lower density.
Thanks for watching.